In May 2064, in a deserted, rain-slicked industrial district, an anonymous call drew the police to a hidden laboratory. Inside lay the corpse of one of the world's leading neuroscientists. There were no footprints, no witnesses, and no clear motive. When detectives Marcus and Ethan stepped into this malt house, they had no idea what kind of fatal psychological game this case would drag them into. And that in just a few minutes, the darkest and most terrifying secret of their lives would be exposed. Dr. Adrian Kessler, the mastermind behind the Neurotrace project, was dead. But his final moments were about to reveal a secret that should have stayed buried forever. Marcus and Ethan stood over the body. Marcus examined the messy room with a cold, distant gaze and spoke quietly.
Look at this mess. No forced entry, no signs of a struggle. Whoever did this knew exactly how to get in here.
Ethan, pulling on his latex gloves, rushed to the desk, pointing at the strange, bulky machine, his voice filled with sudden excitement.
Marcus, look at the desk. The Neurotrace system is still online. It's warm. The doctor managed to run the scan right before he took his last breath.
Marcus stepped forward with hesitation, pressed the main switch, and stared at the flickering monitor with a deep, low voice.
Are you sure you want to play this game? Booting up a dead man's last memories. We don't know what kind of filth is going to show up on that screen.
Ethan adjusted the heavy wires and replied with absolute certainty.
We don't have a choice, Marcus. This machine bypasses all lies. It renders the direct data from the victim's optic nerve, and it will lay the killer's face right in the palm of our hands.
Suddenly, the monitor flickered to life, rendering a terrifying view from the victim's own eyes. An unknown shadow was choking him to death. But it wasn't a face that caught their attention. It was a highly unique, lozenge-shaped silver watch gleaming on the killer's wrist. Seeing the image on the screen, Marcus took a step back, his eyes wide with shock. With a trembling hand, he pointed at Ethan's left wrist and shouted,
"What kind of sick joke is this? Ethan, speak up! That silver watch! That exact lozenge shape! Damn it, that's your watch! What the hell were you doing here last night? Did you murder this old man?"
As if his whole world had collapsed, Ethan stared at his own wrist in absolute disbelief, his face turning pale as he stuttered in panic.
Marcus, listen to me. I swear to God there is a mistake. I didn't step a single foot out of my house last night. I was in my bed. Someone is setting me up.
Without breaking eye contact, Marcus unholstered his firearm, locking it onto his partner's head, his voice filled with absolute betrayal.
A setup? The machine is rendering direct data from a dead man's eyes, Ethan. The machine doesn't have a grudge against you. Hands up. Drop your weapon on the floor. Right now. Have I been living with a killer for 10 years?
Ethan's entire body trembled under the extreme stress. He raised his hands in surrender, desperately pleading.
Marcus, listen to me. My watch went missing weeks ago. Then suddenly, 3 days ago, it just appeared back on my desk out of nowhere. Someone is setting me up.
In the heat of this deadly standoff, the Neurotrace device shook. The monitor flickered with violent frequencies as it dug deeper into the dead man's brain, bypassing the optic nerve and unlocking the auditory cortex. A hidden, revolutionary upgrade that no one knew existed. Suddenly, the voice of Dr. Kessler in his final moments echoed through the cold laboratory, crashing down like an avalanche upon the killer.
Please, Marcus, why are you doing this? I didn't leak my project to the police.
I'm sorry, Doctor. But the plan has changed. You see this watch on my wrist? It belongs to Ethan. Tomorrow, when they find your corpse, your brain scanner will lead them straight to him. I have a perfect suspect waiting for you.
The audio cut off. The truth was out. The doctor had upgraded the machine to record ambient sounds at the exact moment of death. Ethan's panic turned into a burning rage as he stared at Marcus and screamed.
You stole my watch. You set this whole thing up just to send me to the gallows. You are the killer, Marcus. It was you!
The argument reached a boiling point. Trapped by his own recorded voice, Marcus raised his gun again, his eyes filled with absolute madness. Realizing the danger, Ethan turned around, desperately trying to sprint for the door.
You're not leaving this room alive, Ethan!
Marcus pulled the trigger. At that exact millisecond, a terrifying bolt of lightning struck outside, shaking the entire facility. The blinding light captured the final silhouette of Ethan trying to escape, and then the world went dead silent. As the thunder faded, the illusion shattered. Marcus blinked, suddenly waking up from the deep abyss of his own mind. He looked around, his hands shaking. There was no one in front of him. There was no escape, because there was no Ethan. Ethan Cross had died 5 years ago. Marcus had been talking to a grog, trying to blame his own phantom for the murder he committed.
Ethan? You're not here. Oh God, it was just me. It was always just me. What have I done?
In the absolute silence of the room, Marcus looked down at his own left wrist with bloodshot eyes. The silver lozenge-shaped watch was ticking right there on his own wrist. His shattered mind had hidden the truth behind a phantom partner until the very end. The machine hadn't lied. The killer was always him.
The watch was on me? It was on me the whole time! Ethan, forgive me.